Hi everyone, Joella May here. Don't forget to like and subscribe down at the bottom. Wow, talk about being tongue tied. I clear my throat. So I hadn't planned on doing a video, but I have been thinking about doing this particular video. And since I automatically started to do the exercise, I stopped myself. It's getting ready for bed. But anyway, so the other day I was watching one of my videos and I noticed my underarm was kind of sagging a little bit, and I was like, oh no, I did not like that concept at all. So, just a few seconds ago, I was getting ready to do an exercise. So, I thought I'd share it with you. So, I remember I used to do different things in the past, but it was one of the simple things that I used to do, so I'm going to start doing again. So, what is today? I think it's technically January 27th. So we will mark this as day one as my upper arm workout, uh, bedtime preparation. So first, I'm gonna dim the lights a little bit because it's just like too much for me. Yeah, you can still see me fine. I'll turn the light that way so it's not so much in my eyes, but you can still see me. Alright, so first thing I want to do is kind of just relax and breathe a little bit and like take like 5 nice deep breaths. And I like to just like breathe in, excuse me, breathe in and out through my nose. And sometimes I'll hold my breath in between. I'm also dealing with a headache. I caved in and took headache medicine. I know I hate doing it, but I did. So I'm also going to be doing a little stretching to get rid of that. But I know that the exercise will help. So first the breathing. Just kind of slowing down my mind a little bit so I can just like focus on what I need to do. I know I'm going to go into a little exercise routine. I'm not really trying to do this to do a harsh workout because I'm getting ready for bed. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I up this late? I don't know. The past week or since the beginning of the new moon, I've been staying up till after sunrise and going to sleep during the day. I'm not really sure why. I know it has something to do with the seasons, though, because yeah, I have a lot on my mind, and I'm planning on doing a lot of things, but it's still not. It's just time, space, and time don't really work with me the same in winter. So anyway, all right. So since I have the headache, one of the first things I want to do because I can feel it like merging in my back, and my back is meshing up. So one of the things that creates tension is when your fascia. So your fascia is this layer of tissue that's under your skin, but not directly under skin. It's kind of like in between, but it's before it starts getting to muscles and membrane. And so it's just very thin. It's like as thin as a spider web. and it can get clumpy like a spider web, but it needs to work its way back out, unfold, and not tear. So that's why we feel such tension and tightness, and something can get so hard it can feel like a freaking board. Well, so that's kind of how my back shoulders feel right now from the tension. Um, I ate some soup from. I ate some dry soup I had in a bag that was a mix. It was a split pea. It was a vegan soup, but still, I think it had some preservatives in it, so I'm having a little bit of a reaction to them. And I'm still on the last day of my flow, so I know most people can't stretch this far. So you just kind of like you want to bring bring your arm, drop it so it like falls on your head, but then let it fall. So like your elbow is just kind of in the back of this arm is kind of hanging, and you just kind of put your hand over it and you just kind of pull as far as you can go. And you might only be to here, and that's more than fine. Just feeling the pull going like this, pulling. You can be straight up, or you can kind of curve into it and give more of that body flow motion to it. But you'll turn to the this direction when you do it the other way with the other arm. So you just kind of want to focus on the one side when you pull. And you can keep it comfortable to your head if you're just trying to help a little bit of that stretch right there, because this is what the area that we're working in. Names and things don't function very well when I'm in a migraine. But for me personally, I can bring my elbow much more almost to a full angle. I'm I've never been told I was double jointed, but yes, I do. I'm very flexible in certain areas. So don't try to overextend yourself if you can't do it. I'm just doing it because I have the extra tension and my headache and stuff. So I'm just trying to get all of it to flow a little bit better. And because I'm trying to work this particular part of my arm, and I can feel that structure, and I want to rebuild the muscle tissue in there so it doesn't hang, and reduce the fat tissue in that part of my arm. So I want to get to all the fascia, and I just kind of like bring my arm and roll it around, because we're working on pulling the fascia tissue here right now, kind of giving that nice stretch to the different layers of your skin. Um, to release all the tightness and tension that it's had between it, so it can promote better circulation in the arm. And so when we're doing this, we also kind of massage the arm a little bit and work it down all the way out through the hand and stretch out each finger, so it doesn't get clogged up into one area or the other. And the fingers don't feel jealous of each other. And you can put your hands like this, and use the other thumb to work in the thumb, so you can massage yourself and glide it over your pinky too. And you can do it vice versa, help each other out, so they can continue to loosen each other as you stretch. And you can kind of bring it into a new rotation as you bring it over to the other side, so that way they're sharing the same actions in a nice fluid movement. I don't know why drinking the water didn't work. Probably need to drink a little bit more. I know I haven't had enough water to drink today. A lot of tension, and I did some crying earlier. Um, if you follow my TikTok, I made a little video in memory of a friend of mine that recently found out that passed away. So my body's a little dehydrated. That's part of the reason why I'm also feeling so much tension. So it was emotional for me to go through and everything. She passed away the day before my birthday past year. So that was only a couple of months ago, a few months ago, technically, I guess. And I remember being crazy depressed at that time and feeling a loss. So it was very interesting when I found out that that's when she passed. Oh, so what I'm doing over here, right, is I'm kind of like massaging my shoulder and arm and then underneath as I'm stretching it to help alleviate the tension of the fascia tissue underneath so it can get a better for circulation flow. So that's what I'm doing when I'm doing it, but I'm doing it in this direction up here. And then bringing it all up from the one up direction, kind of, to smooth that out so it doesn't pool in one area or feel hinged from being bent. And I'll turn around so you can see what I'm doing. Make it easier. I'll do the same process again. I like to take a nice deep breath at this point. Because what I'm doing here, rolling my shoulders forward, helps stretch my traps back here. Mm-hmm. And it also helps stretch over here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It always feels better to smile, but sometimes when I'm super tired and my head hurts, I forget. Because it actually does relax my brain when I smile. Because it kicks those endorphins in. Mm-hmm. And it's always good to massage and kind of pull the hair a little bit when you're feeling tension in your head, neck, and shoulders area. Mm-hmm. I also, actually, one of the biggest, the quickest remedies that I like to do, not just drinking the water, but like, I got a little more than I wanted to, taking it and putting it on my neck and behind my ears and up a little bit of the back of my head, a little on my face. Oh my gosh. Because it's like instant hydration. Because remember, your skin is one of your largest organisms. So, yeah, splashing a little water on can be very valuable when you're dealing with headaches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a lot of times I would do that and I hadn't done that yet. Because yesterday when I got my headache from my flow, I took my shower for like an hour and I felt so much better. And sometimes we forget these things. Yeah. I was trying not to put my hair up because it kind of like will bother me sometimes with the headache, but right now, since I just did the water, it seems to be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna see how you can see a little bit more how I roll my shoulders forward and arch it all forward so I can release some of the tension up here in this fascia. So when I roll back, it loosens up. I don't know if you can hear. I'll turn around so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. Let's see. So, what I do is I bring my arm up and over. I'll pull it. I'll hold it. I'll massage. And I'm only going a little bit faster showing you the back side because I already did both arms when I was facing you. I don't know if you can see me reaching my hands, if it's in the face of the camera or not. So like most people can't do this, so don't feel bad. I like to reach in there and get underneath my wings. And I can reach like this and stretch and pull. You know, just as far as you can, because most people can only like reach like here and you're good. You know, but I've been doing this all my life, so yeah, just kind of play with it. And then switch. So now I'm going to show you the back side of the exercise I'm going to be doing so you can see what my shoulders do, and then I'll turn around and do it from the other side. So we're going to bring our arms up and kind of make a fist with your hands. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Right, and then we're just going to like pull it with all the tension. Like you're going to imagine like a big beach ball in front of you and it's stationary and you're coming around and you're going to squeeze it with all your might, right? And you don't want your arms to touch. You want to bring it in this way, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 15. Now I'm doing 15 on each side because I'm going to be turning around. So I do 15 in that direction. And I'll stretch a little bit my shoulders and my back because I'm also relieving my head tension. And I like to roll my fingers up, up and down the spine, like so. Or I can use the palm of my hands. I find thumbs up always works nice for me. I'm not saying you need to do this or even try to do this. I'm just showing you what I do. So now I'm going to do an up and down motion. And I'm going to make a fist and I'm going to pull it with all my tension up and down. Okay. So it's like this. Ready? Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And you can put your hands together too if it's easier. But just keep even tension between the two arms. Sorry I didn't count that one out very well, but it's hard to breathe and do the exercise and count out loud at the same time. But that was still 15. Oh, I am very sleepy. So, it feels so weird doing all these from the backside, but that's why it needs to be done. So the next one, I'm standing up to lean forward because I'm going to crisscross my arms like this and to get this. And you want to, pull that tension like you're pulling apart a stretch band, but not using a stretch band. So you're doing it with your own tension. Intention with tension. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we'll do it 15 times, breathing in, breathing out. So don't know how much counting I'll be able to do because it's hard. Like I said, it's hard for me to do all three things at the same time. I'm not used to doing that. But you can either, my bed's a little bouncy, so I'm going to probably keep my butt to my heels more and kind of lean forward a little bit. But it's getting this tension movement back and forth. Just by the swing, you can feel it using this muscle. The more tension you pull on it with, the more you can feel it grip that muscle tighter. Okay? All right. And when you're coming down in the middle, you're not having your fists hit each other. You're crossing your arms back and forth over each other. When I turn around, you'll be able to understand better. I've done about 7 right now, so I need to do just, what is it, 8 more? I probably did 1 or 2 more because I wasn't counting out loud. So, the first one that we did, I was facing you. That was this one, right? So we already did, oh, uh, we did 15 and 15 of that one already. So then the next one that we did is this one. So the second exercise, we'll do another 15 reps of it now that I'm facing you, because I did 15 with the back, so you can see how my shoulders were working. Alright, so remember, you keep your hands like in a fist. It's like at a 90-degree angle like this, and you're going to bring it in with all your tension like this, so you can feel you're pulling on all the muscles. Yeah, because when it's relaxed, it's like this, but when it's tighter, it's like this, you know? Okay, so you're going to pull in with all your tension, like you have a big beach, imagine a big beach ball right there, and you're trying to push it together. And that's why you can't reach, because that ball is right there, and you feel the pressure as you're pushing into it, right? The closer your arms get, the tighter the pressure gets, okay? And you'll feel that there, and then you'll feel it in here, and then up here too. Okay, 15. Ready? And breathe. 7. And I'm doing a few extra because I didn't hold tension both directions. And you want to hold tension 15 times both directions, not just the one direction. What was I said? It's like 3 in the morning. So excuse my yawning, but I wanted to start doing my routine. So I'm going to be doing this for the next 45 days. Today's the 20, what did you say, the 27th? Okay, so I'm just going to do 5 more for good measure because, yeah, I'm tired and I haven't been counting. Because next one I have to sit up to do like this. So I'll just do a couple more of these. Yeah, I think it works better when you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth as you're doing it. Breathe in one direction and breathe out the other direction as you maintain your tension. Okay. So now we'll do this one. I need to scoot back far enough so I have room. Alright. So this is where I kind of sit on my heels, right? And then we're going to go like this. Remember, we're going to do it all with intention and tension. So we're going to feel all the muscles, right? We go this way and then we go this way. That's what I meant by crossing your arms back and forth. It's like scissors, but you want to do it with tension and intention and breathing. So we're going to do 15 reps of this. All right. Seven. And I'll stretch out a little bit. I'm still keeping my legs folded as I lean forward. So I want to breathe the rest of this out. So I'll take 5 deep breaths to let the rest of this go. In and out through your nose. And come up slowly. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your head from side to side. Let all the tension release. I'm cupping my hands over my knees and kind of just letting my body fall back, but without falling back. So I'm using my knees to keep my balance on the bed so I don't fall all the way back or over. And I can feel the pull on the front of my legs and on the back of my spine, up my neck, and some in the shoulder blades over here and over here. And just kind of getting in the cat-cow position. So relieve any extra tension. Breathe in and out a few times. We'll do about 5 to 10 reps. As I said, we're only really here to work on the upper arms tonight. So we're just going to kind of leave this exercise at that. And you can practice those 3 different directions. As I said, you can even like do this for a while. We can, if you do it with more tension and intention, you'll feel it pull in the muscle more. So we can do 30 reps of that, because in all that's what we did with all the other exercises. So Or we could do 15 in each direction. And I'll do this one 15 times. It's kind of like the boat rowing direction. Okay, I don't think I can do anymore. I think I was the last of my adrenaline. My sleepy endorphins are kicking in. So, with that, I will say, have an amazing night. Sleep well, my friends. And remember, I love you. And I love me. And you love you. And I'll take care of me. And you take care of you. And we'll be good. Yeah. Have a wonderful night, you beautiful souls. Love you.